Howdy! My name's Miku, or Dale, and I'm bringing you another Blinx video today. If you've ever played Blinx the Time Sweeper, you'll know that Blinx himself moves kinda slow in these big worlds that you're put into. Big for the original Xbox, that is. But if you've ever looked at the speedruns posted by the 5 other people that played this game, you look at Blinx and you start to think, I remember him being slower. There's no way that's faster. Well, my friends, I'm here to say, yes, Blinx can run faster. And it's kinda simple, really. This video will show how to run faster in Blinx, how it works, and what it can offer in terms of speedrunning. To start off this video, you can actually move slightly faster right off the bat if you move your analog stick in a diagonal direction. This is the simplest answer of how Blinx can run faster. I'm not sure why, but this is the way that it works. But you don't really see me doing it right now. That doesn't look as fast as before. Why is that? Well, we're gonna have to get into the technical stuff with the Xbox controller itself. The analog stick on a controller has 2 axes. The X-axis that inputs left and right signals, and the Y-axis that inputs up and down signals. The percentage of these axes determine how fast Blinx will move, from walking, to jogging, to running speeds, with increased amounts of percentage on a particular axis. Now remember when I said that Blinx moves slightly faster if you input a diagonal direction on the analog stick? On a normal Xbox One controller, you get around 60 to 80% of a signal from both axes, but what would happen if both percentages were able to go to 100? Well, you would actually get the very fast Blinx move speed. But we aren't able to hit 100% with this normal Xbox controller. The shell of the controller is stopping the joystick from moving. Does this mean we have to buy a separate controller and hope that it can hit 100%? Well, you can, but you don't have to. As I've said, there are third-party controllers that have this, but they aren't advertised for that specific feature, so it's unlikely that you'll find one right away. There is a controller that uses digital inputs instead of analog. It's a D-pad that acts like an analog stick. This means you can get a perfect 100% in the axis every time you go diagonal. The catch is that there's no right thumbstick, or D-pad, and I'm personally not a fan, so I wanted to find another solution, and the way that I've done that is that I've modified the controller shell so that the thumbstick area has more room to move. I used the sanding tool, didn't do a terrific job, but it's good enough for me. The way that I found this out was by removing the top shell of the controller and testing out the thumbstick. I would only advise doing this if you have a spare controller shell, just in case. So yeah, Blinx can reach his top move speed if he can hit 100% axis in a diagonal direction. This makes the gameplay feel faster and quite surprising if you've never experienced this before. This speed adds more strategy to the game with traversing wider cliffs, bridges, platforms, and much more. This is a Blinx speedrunner's dream. And that's all I really wanted to talk about for this video. Sorry if it's a bit short. I did tell you it was a little bit simple. I wanted to make this video in the first place because I've seen so many comments over the past few years asking how to run faster in Blinx. It literally wasn't until a few months ago that I finally understood how it worked, and that it can be replicated on a normal Xbox controller. The next video that I upload will most likely be a speedrunning guide. Also, very quickly, if anyone has any full gameplay of Blinx on the Xbox Series X/S, please send it to me. I would like to see if it's worth picking up for Blinx, especially because of some levels with poor frame rate affecting the speed of the game. Anyone else that seems to post Blinx gameplay only seems to post the first level and then drop the game back into the abyss of forgotten game. Like, come on guys, how about benchmark a level that's actually affected by the boost in hardware? Well anyways, I hope that this video was useful or enjoyable to watch, and I guess I'll see you later. Peace. And now to turn my fan on because it's fucking hot.